Welcome, dear children. Today we will learn lesson number 14, pronouns, and this is video part 1. So let's start. Children, this topic is very simple, and this topic is not new to you all. Uh, in 5th standard, you all have learned 6 types of pronouns. So these 6 type of pronouns are going to be a recapitulation of whatever you've learned last year. And apart from these 6 type of pronouns, there are other 3 new pronouns, which are reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, and relative pronouns, which we'll learn later. So let's start. Now see, what are pronouns? These are the words which are used in place of a noun, or we can also say pronouns are the words which replace a noun in a sentence. They have different uses, like they indicate possession. Pronouns not just only do the function of replacing a noun, they indicate possession. They are also used to ask questions, like interrogative pronouns. Then there are some pronouns which point out at objects, like demonstrative pronouns. Now there's one new concept that I would like to introduce here to you, though it is not mentioned in our grammar care, but it's a good idea to learn about it. This concept will also be repeated in 7th standard. Now, a noun for which a pronoun stands is called as antecedent. For example, the noun Saina Nehwal is the antecedent of the pronoun she and her in the example given below. Now, just look at this example. Saina Nehwal is a sportsperson. Okay. Now, in this sentence, which is the noun? Saina Nehwal is a noun, right? Now, Saina Nehwal is replaced by she. We can also say she plays badminton. So, we have used she in place of Saina Nehwal, right? So, Saina Nehwal is an antecedent of the pronoun she. Now, as I mentioned in the previous slide, that 6 pronouns are going to be repeated, and 3 pronouns are going to be new for all of you. So in all, 9 pronouns. The pronouns that you've already done in 5th standard are personal, possessive, demonstrative, interrogative, then distributive and indefinite. And the 3 pronouns, new pronouns, are reflexive, emphatic, and relative. First type of pronouns are personal pronouns. These, of course, perform the function of replacing the name of a person or a thing in a sentence, as given in this example. Seema is a new student. Earlier, she was studying in Bangalore. So here in the second sentence, Seema has been replaced by she. So she is a personal pronoun. Now, uses of personal pronouns, they can be used as subject also and object also. Now, I'm sure you all remember the concept of what is a subject and what is an object. Yet I will repeat here. Subject in a sentence is doer of the action, and object in a sentence is the receiver of the action. And as far as their position is concerned in the sentence, in any sentence, subject usually comes in the beginning of the sentence, and object usually comes at the end of the sentence. So these are two distinct differences between a subject and an object. So if I say personal pronouns like I, we, you, he, she, it, they act as subject, which means that you will always find them in the beginning of the sentence. Just like in this example, Ravi has gone out. He will come late. Now he is beginning the sentence, so it is called as a subject. It is acting as a subject here. Personal pronouns as object, as I told you earlier, they come at the end of the sentence, just like in this sentence. Rita will meet him. So him is coming at the end of the sentence. And the second point of difference I told you, subject is doer of the action. He will come late. So who will come late? He will come late. So it's a subject. Then object is receiver of the action. Rita will meet him. Rita will meet whom? Him. So him is the object here. Then also, children, I would like to recapitulate that personal pronouns are 3 types. They are first person, the speaker, second person, the listener, and third person, the person or the thing being talked about. So this I am sure you all must have done in 5th standard and you remember it too. Yet if you have any problem, you can go back and refer your 5th standard grammar gear, or it's there in your 6th standard grammar gear also. Now children, let's do this practice exercise to help you all understand better the how subjective pronouns and objective pronouns are different. Now in the first sentence, I like coffee. So here since I is placed in the beginning of the sentence, it is a subject pronoun. And John helped me, it is at the end of the sentence, so it is an object pronoun and it is corresponding object pronoun of I. The second sentence, do you like coffee? And John loves you. Now you'll observe you and you both are same. You acts as subject pronoun here because it is coming in the beginning of the sentence, or it is the doer of the action. John loves you. It is at the end of the sentence. Moreover, it is the receiver of the action. The third sentence, he runs fast. He is a subject pronoun as it is coming in the beginning of the sentence and also doer of the action. Did Ram beat him? It is coming at the end, so it is object pronoun. And him is corresponding object pronoun of he. She is clever. She is acting as a subject pronoun because it is coming at the beginning. The corresponding object pronoun for she is her. Does Mary know her? Her is acting as an object pronoun because it is coming at the end of the sentence and is also receiver of the sentence. We went home, sorry. So we is subject pronoun. It is coming at the beginning of the sentence. Its corresponding object pronoun is us. Anthony drove us. This is acting as an object here. It doesn't work. It acts as subject as well as object. Now how will we differentiate? Here it is acting as a subject because it is used in the beginning of the sentence, and in the second one, can the engineer repair it? It is acting as an object because it is coming at towards the end of the sentence. Do you need a table for three? You here is identified as a subject. Okay. And in the second sentence, did John and Mary beat you? Since it is a part of the predicate or it is acting as an object, so it's an object pronoun. They played doubles. They is a subject because it is beginning the sentence. John and Mary beat them. Them is an object as it is coming at the end of the sentence. Children, the second type of pronouns are possessive pronouns. As the name suggests, they show possession, ownership, or belongingness. Now remember children, all the words that show possession or ownership, they answer to the question whose. Similarly, possessive pronouns also do the same. Like an example, the book lying there is whose is mine. So mine is a possessive pronoun. And those on the table are whose are hers. So hers is also a possessive pronoun. Why they are pronouns here? Because they are here replacing a noun or noun in the sentence. Now we've learned possessive adjectives also in first term. Now remember children, there is a thumb rule for the difference between an adjective and a pronoun. All the adjectives, not all I would say, most of the adjectives are immediately followed by a noun. So if there is a noun after a particular word, it is an adjective. If there is no noun after a word, then it is going to be a pronoun, right? So let's understand it better with an example. This is my doll. Now, as I said that an adjective will always be immediately followed by a noun. So here my has doll immediately after it. So my becomes possessive adjective. And in this sentence, this doll is mine. Now we do not have any noun just after mine. So mine becomes possessive pronoun. And otherwise also you can remember it like this. Mine always is used as possessive pronoun, and my always is used as an adjective, possessive adjective. Now these are the examples of other possessive pronouns: mine, its, his, hers, ours, theirs, and yours. Now if you observe, except mine, all the other pronouns end in s. Okay, but there is no apostrophe before the s. So this is one important rule to be remembered, that we do not use apostrophe along with possessive pronouns. Another example is the pen she took is mine. So mine here is a possessive pronoun. Then the third type of pronouns are demonstrative pronouns. These pronouns help to indicate or point out towards a noun or nouns in a sentence. Like in this sentence, this is the pen I was looking for. Now this is pointing towards a particular pen. Okay. Now the demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, those, such, and certain also. Now this and that are singular demonstrative pronouns. That means they are used in place of singular nouns. These and those are plural demonstrative nouns. That means they are used in place of plural nouns. Then this and these are used for closer objects or closer nouns, and that and those are used for nouns which are far away, at a distance. Now we have demonstrative adjectives also. So demonstrative is the same thumb rule which I told you in the last slide. Same thumb rule to identify an adjective and a pronoun is, a demonstrative adjective will have a noun immediately after it, like in this sentence. These books are issued from the school library. Books is immediately placed after these, so these is demonstrative adjective. Whereas those are not my books, here those is a demonstrative pronoun because it does not have a noun. Instead, it has a helping verb. Okay. So once again, this, that, these, those, such, and certain are pronouns which help to point out towards a particular noun in a sentence. So children, in video part 1 of lesson 14 pronouns, we learned what are pronouns and what is an antecedent of a pronoun. Then we learned 3 types of pronouns. First one personal, second one possessive, and third one demonstrative pronouns. Please go through the book also, read through the book, and always refer this video in case of any doubt or whenever you want to recapitulate. Thank you.